Whenever you're ready to record, I'm ready to go. And welcome to the North American Invitational of 2019 of lacrosse here in Onondaga, New York, where it is day 2 here in game number 28 overall between the 0-2 Vermont Voyageurs and the 1-1 Brooklyn Dodgers. Hello everybody, my name is David Bowie, along here to bring you the broadcast for this game. Thank you for joining us here on Lacrosse-TV. We are moments away from getting the start here between these two squads, looking for a victory here in this tournament. The Vermont Voyageurs will be in the white and black, as the Brooklyn Dodgers will be in the black with blue trim and gray outlining. In net for the Dodgers is J.P. Fragola, and opposite to him will be Alex Fortier for the Vermont Voyageurs. We're getting set to start day number 2 here in Onondaga, New York, just south of Syracuse. And here comes the opening faceoff, and here we go. Face-off won by the Voyageurs. A shot, and this goes, almost a penalty coming up, and the referee decided to take his hand down instead. And back the other way comes Martinez. Chris Martinez coming with speed. Ball's dropped back, and Martinez will have to pick it up from the far side. Stutter step, and Martinez will hold up, and he'll get it to his man, Wickman. Back to Martinez. Actually, Colts and kind of lost the ball for a second. There's a long shot, and that just goes wide. Clock resets. So loose ball from behind the net, and it'll be picked up by Fortier. We get a long lead pass to Jeff McLaurin. Odd man rush with Harry Worth, and he'll decide to hold up and slow it down. Jared Bordeaux will start the rush. Peter Jacobs now on the far side. Takes about a sidearm sling. The defender lost his stick. It's a broken stick out on the field. Shot wide, and that's going to be no good as time has expired. And back the other way we come. Michael McLaugh. Mitchell there. Gets it to Sargent. Sargent goes around the right. Comes into the slot, tries to dive it through, and saved by Fortier. Loose ball in the far side corner. Who's going to pick it up? Big scrum for it along the boards, and that push from behind will give the Voyageurs the ball. Coming in with speed. Shot, and that just goes wide. Back to the point. And Wagner's going to slow that up just a little bit. Taylor Smoke tries to take a shot, and that's saved by Fragola, hitting his pads. Long outlet pass into the neutral zone. Jordan Rose gets it to Schindler. Wickman now has it on the near side. Going in, takes a shot, saved by Fortier. Rebound, there's another chance, score! Yoann Collins able to pick up the rebound after the initial save from Fortier. And just like that, it is 1-0 in favor of Vermont over Brooklyn. That's the kind of start that you want being down 0-2. You want to establish yourself early. Don't want to play from behind. Face-off won by the Voyageurs. And quickly into the offensive zone. Quick shot, save. Fragola just makes it and has to go down to make that save. Chris Blanco in his own zone. We'll get it out to Martinez on the far side wing. He's going to slowly make his way up into the offensive zone. And he'll throw it back for Layden. Sargent taking a couple slashes, trying to get through the defense. And the shot clock violation will run out. Now there's a chance back the other way. Possible breakaway chance for Jake. Rick takes a shot, and that just goes high. Now from behind the net, Kyle Baker. Gonna seek out some help. He'll get it from Peter Jacobs back at the point. Jacobs whirling around. Thinks about loading up. Now he takes a shot, and that's a save. Still in possession of the Voyageurs. Here comes Grant Whiteway. He had a hat trick yesterday. There's a shot. That just bounces up all the way back. And that'll be an over and back, so possession will go to the Brooklyn Dodgers. Whiteway scoring a hat trick, and his third goal was by virtue of a penalty shot after an illegal substitution under 2 minutes. Wickman on the near side, stutter step, tries to go in, takes a shot, easily chested away by Fortier. Back the other way, the Voyageurs come. Godot tries to take a shot, way wide. Oh, and the pass intended for Whiteway, not on the marker. He could have had a wide open chance. Here comes Bordeaux. Takes a bit of a stumble there as he tried to put a spin move on. And the push from the back will give Vermont possession in the offensive zone with a reset clock. Wagner. Out to Whiteway on the near side. Whiteway tries to pass it off. Not quite there for Spillett, which would have been a nice opportunity had that have gone. And now James Salonis will get it out the Colts. Both teams substituting. Layden on the far side. Trying to come, and he's cradling in with one hand. Now he loses the ball, but able to recover it. Takes a low shot, and that was deflected. Martina is able to scoop up the loose ball. Now he fires. That's just high and wide. Rebounded by Vermont. McLaurin with a long lead pass. It was there, but Vermont just could not corral it in the offensive zone. Jake Rick, the intended receiver on that long pass. Could have had a one-on-one opportunity had he have made it. And now O. Miller will start the rush on the opposite end for the Dodgers. He's on the far side. From the corner now, working his way to the middle. O. Miller decides to load up. He'll pass it off instead. Martinez, long pass, shot. That's high and wide. Rebound. And that just bounces off and out of play. No contact with that shot, so it will be a Vermont Voyageurs ball. Rakosi. Whiteway. And Emily trying to go up the middle. He'll just pass it off. Now the ball's on the far side. Loose ball pickup. Here's a chance. Shot, score! Matt Rakosi able to pick up the loose ball and show off a little bit of his speed as he beats JP Fragola. And we're all tied up 1-1. Fortunate loose ball pickup for Rakosi. And he just dialed it in, just going with full speed, and Fragola couldn't cover opposite short side of him. And we've got a 1-1 game. Voyageurs win the face-off, pass almost intercepted. But Voyageurs able to maintain control here in the offensive zone. Well, there's a slash on a loose ball. Great defensive job by the Dodgers. Ball is still loose. Diving for it, it's tipped up, and the Voyageurs will finally come up with it, but they only have a second left on the clock, and the shot clock will expire. So Collins will start off the attack for the Dodgers, and he will enter the offensive zone on the far wing to Wickman. Wickman trying to get up a pick. They'll just throw it back to Layden. Layden not quite handling the pass fully, but he will recover and get it. Now there's a loose ball. Battle for it from on the boards, and Fortier will just scoop it up. Get a long outlet pass. Now back the other way. Here comes Hunziker. Hunziker will get it back to Peter Jacobs. Back to the far side. To Whiteway. Grant Whiteway. A little bit of a juke move. Doesn't quite go through. Low shot. And that was deflected off Salonis. I believe it went off his knee. And the shot clock violation will run out. So it will be Dodgers ball. Colts going to start off the rush. It'll get Schindler. And they're going back and forth between him and Colts. A long pass intended for Mitchell. Looks like he kind of doinked him on the shoulder. Loose ball on the far side. There's about a four-man scrum for that ball. And the Voyageurs will come away with it. And running up is Jeff McLaurin, and he'll just wait for the rest of the cavalry to arrive. Pass intended for Wager, not there. And that'll be an over and back. And now McLaughlin will come back the other way for the Dodgers. He's on the far side wing, trying to cut in through the middle. Pass intended for Sargent, not there. And Fortier will just pick it up. Voyageurs now in possession of the neutral zone, going into the offensive attack. Whiteway. Normally you'd hear him have a goal by now, but he remains scoreless so far. Whiteway just going back and forth. Now he just loads up and fires, and that's deflected and out of play, but it will remain Voyageurs ball with a new clock. And I thought him sway back and forth about 4 times. And it looks like we've got a penalty coming up. And it's going to be a slashing call. It's going to be against number 73, Julio Ramirez. So we will go to the special teams unit for the first time as the Vermont Voyageurs will have their first power play of the game. 3:32 left to go here in the first half. Ball being nicely cycled around by the Voyageurs as they're trying to open up a lane. There's a quick shot, one-timer, save, rebound, and almost pull the trigger on that. What decided not to was Trevor Wagger. Now Wagger's got the ball again. He's looking for a shot. So he'll pass it off to Whiteway. Long overhead pass. Just kind of sails over, kind of a rainbow pass. In the slot shot, and Whiteway not on the mark, and that just goes wide. 5 seconds left on the clock. They're going to take a shot. They do. And they're going to reset the clock. And it'll still be Vermont's ball. 7 seconds left on the penalty. And Rodriguez exits and Korn will come on. Voyageurs still on the attack. There's a shot, and that just goes wide. Bounces all the way back for Vermont. It'll be recovered by Wagger. 10 seconds left on the shot clock, however. There's some tight defense going on here. And finally, the shot on net goes on. It'll be rebounded by Vermont. Vermont showing some hustle, able to recover that rebound. It was kind of a 1-on-4 situation. Here's a chance at the slot, score! Brandon Brandon Spillett able to get the goal. And that happened after a rebound that should have been picked up by the Dodgers, but the 1 beats the 4, and Vermont able to regroup and get the goal as a result of great hustling and determination. Vermont Voyageurs enjoying a 2-1 lead over the Brooklyn Dodgers. And a false start will give the ball to the Voyageurs as they will go back on the attack once again. Bordeaux trying to come, and he'll do a little spin move, and he'll get it to Whiteway. Whiteway loads up, takes a shot, and it was a hard shot. And I believe that went between the pads of Fragola. Centering pass for Whiteway. Not quite there as he tried to dive for that one after anticipating the pass. And the ball will be scooped up by Rose. Fragola tries to get it, and that pass is deflected. Chance back in the slot, takes a low shot. Wide, and that just goes way high. And now Martinez will come back the other way. He'll have to wait for some help, though. Or will he? He's coming in with some speed, takes a shot, save by Fortier. And that's going to do it for the first half. The Vermont Voyageurs are enjoying a 2-1 lead, the narrowest of leads, over the Brooklyn Dodgers. Matt Rakoczy and Brandon Spillett, the goal scorers for Vermont. And Eoin Collins scoring one for the Brooklyn Dodgers. Very low scoring affair. Both these teams doing very well defensively on each other. But don't go away as these intermissions are quite fresh. And they do not last long, only 2 minutes in intermissions. So don't go away. My name is David Bowie, and you are watching the LAX All-Stars North American Invitational of 2019 here in Onondaga, New York, just close to Syracuse, where NCAA and international stars come from all around the world to showcase their skills and hopefully get some recognition and the attention of some NNL scouts. You're watching the future stars of lacrosse here today in this wonderful showcase with 3 wonderful days of non-stop lacrosse action. I know I'm absolutely pumped for this week. I hope you guys are too. And again, thank you for tuning in to Lacrosse-TV for watching all these games. You got to think that the Voyageurs have dominated the time of possession in this game. They virtually are making the most of their chances. And Brooklyn, not really taking their time when they're starting their rush. So they really don't get the ball a whole lot, but when they do, they try to do quick, fast strikes. From Vermont, trying to do it slow and steadily. They're enjoying the narrowest of leads. It's 2-1, and the buzzer will sound, and we will start the second half. And as I said, just like that, intermissions don't last long here at the North American Invitational. Again, thank you for tuning in to watching us on Lacrosse-TV. And we will get the start as the teams change ends. And here we go. And we're going to false start by the Brooklyn Dodgers. So Vermont will get the start yet again. Baker centering pass attempt for Whiteway. And Fragola will be able to intercept that. Brooklyn now coming the other way as Blanco will drop it off for Layden, and as the rest of the offensive unit comes out to the field. Layden directing traffic. Tries to get a pick, and he'll just lob it out. I don't know who the intended receiver was for that pass, but it's still picked up by Levi Winnie. the shot clock runs out. So now back the other way we come. Here comes the Voyageurs. Loose ball pickup will be taken in by the Dodgers, and just like that, we're going back the other way. Sargent gets it to Collins, who's just fresh off the bench. Looks like we've got a delayed penalty call here coming up against the Voyageurs, as the extra man is going to get on, and now he is. That's Schindler. Layden with a shot. He scores! Layden scores with the extra attacker on a delayed penalty. And he just rocketed that from the point, going 5-hole, beating Alex Fortier in net. All of a sudden, it's 2-2. Van Layden with his first goal of the game. A big equalizer with the extra attacker. But the Voyageurs win the faceoff, and they will try to go right back to work. But a good opening start for the Brooklyn Dodgers. And let's see who's going to get the tiebreaker. Goal was unassisted. Here's a quick shot, score! And sooner or later, Grant Whiteway was going to find his way to the scoreboard, and he does with a huge sidearm sling. And just like that, what a quick response from the Voyageurs. It's now 3-2 Vermont over Brooklyn. And you can't keep Whiteway off the scoreboard for very long. You know that he's going to be on there eventually, and he just shows off with that beautiful, beautiful shot and amazing accuracy from the point. That was a centering pass shot, and Fragola with a nice save, trapping it in between his pads into his net. Back the other way come the Dodgers. Ball's on the far side now. Wickman will handle it in the middle. His pass intended for Colts, as Colts couldn't quite get a hold of it. Loose ball out in the slot. Now it rolls into the far side corner. Who's going to get it? Looks like Martinez has got it. Martinez, long stretch pass. Takes a shot. Collins takes a shot. Save. Fortier got the right pad on it. Dodgers, however, recover it as Colts trying to go through. And they'll just send it back to Martinez. Martinez loads up, takes a shot. And that's going to be saved by Fortier. Fortier kind of shovels it off. Quickly in transition, possible breakaway chance. Nick Godot, now he's got one-on-one. Now it's an odd man rush. And now the Vermont will just hold up. Vermont. Coming on the rush, there's a shot. And that's saved by Fragola right into his stick. Back the other way now are the Dodgers. Waiting for the offensive unit to come back on, and now Schindler has it on the far side. Wickman can't quite handle the pass, so he'll go out of play into the Dodgers bench, so the Voyageurs will take over with possession. .10:02 left to go here in the second half. Whiteway gets it to a man on the far side corner. There's a shot saved by Fragola. Rebound, Superman dive, and Whiteway scores. Grant Whiteway with a Superman dive on a pseudo give and go. Passes to his man, shot, and then Whiteway able to scoop up the rebound after making the pass. That's Johnny on the spot there for Grant Whiteway. That's his second goal of the game. And that puts Vermont up 4-2 over the Brooklyn Dodgers. 9:12 left to go here in the second half, and Vermont again back on the attack. They've been doing excellent in the face-off circle. Low shot, and that just goes wide. It bounces all the way back into the neutral zone, where it'll be recovered by Trevor Wagger. However, the shot clock did not reset. 6 seconds left. Wagger's just going to deposit the ball in the zone and give his team some time as the shot clock expires. Wickman starts the rush for his team. And here comes Martinez on the far side. He's looking for a shot. He's cocking up his stick, loading up, and he'll decide to just pass it off to Colts. Colts takes a shot. That's high. There's a rebound shot, and that also is high. And that goes out of play, so it'll be the Voyageurs' ball. 8:07 left to go here in the second half. Dodgers find themselves in a 2-goal deficit and on defense. Bordeaux to Jacobs. Jacobs is on the near side. He'll dish it out to the far side. Right way, tries to center it, and that's just not on the mark for Peter Jacobs. Jacobs now coming around the middle, takes a shot. Where's the ball? And Fragola almost lost track of that ball. He almost spun the ball into the net. Luckily, a defender was there to make sure that didn't happen. That was Pat Korn with the save. Now the Dodgers back the other way, Layden. He scored the last goal for the Dodgers from the point on the extra attacker. Mitchell winds up, shot, and that'll be saved. And back the other way. One-on-one chance. Blanco's coming back with speed. Salonis there to join him. 2-on-2, and I'm sure Vermont will want to hold up here, and they will. Mostly 4 men out there on offense, as there's 1 man on each team hanging back in the other zone. Ball is tipped away, and Vermont will still recover. No over and back as it was tipped, but the shot clock violation will run out, and it will be a Brooklyn's ball. Just under 6.5 minutes left to go here in the second half, as that ball just goes way high and into the stands. So it'll be Voyageurs' ball. I don't think a lucky fan can unfortunately get that ball. Centering pass, not quite on the mark for Naomi. That's the first time I've called out his name today. Cozy with a centering pass, not there. Now back the other way, possible one-on-one chance here. Breakaway chance, shot, score! Michael McLaugh on the turnover. Able to get himself a breakaway goal and cut the deficit to 1. It's now 4-3 with Vermont over Brooklyn. And Michael McLaugh showing a great speed and great awareness off that turnover, able to cut it off and go the distance, coast to coast. That's a 4-3 game. Vermont wins the faceoff, and they're doing a fantastic job this game. Chance out in the slot, shot saved by Fragola, rebounded. And the Voyageurs will pick it up, but have to retreat, as Trevor Wagner will try to slow things down a little bit. Centering pass, here's a chance, Superman dive, score! Brandon Spillett with his second goal of the game with a Superman dive. And he's able to, again, respond to the Brooklyn Dodgers shortly after they score. It's now 5-3, and the 2-goal lead is restored for Vermont. Goal has been confirmed by the officials. As we're about to start the faceoff. Whiteway and Spillett both have 2 goals apiece for the Voyageurs. Pretty goals at that. Rodriguez. to Salonis. To Martinez on the far side. There's a chance for Layden, and that's saved. Fortier chesting that away. Now here comes the Voyageurs. Harry Worth tried to get the pass off, but there's a loose ball. Battle for it will be picked up by Martinez. Martinez now on the far side. To Layden. Layden looking for a man. He's got a man open in the slot. There's Collins, takes a shot. Saved by Fortier. Gets it in the pads. And now here comes Vermont. They're going to start their rush. .3:14 left to go here in the second half. Vermont enjoying a 2-goal lead. They should like a goal here for an insurance. Shot, and that's saved by Fragola. And that ball is just cleared by Brooklyn. That was just kind of thrown away nonchalantly. But the Voyageurs will pick it up. We'll go back on the attack of the offensive zone. Wagner. The far side, centering pass. Here's a chance. And Fragola makes the save. A lot of stick handling happening out in the slot before that shot was taken. But Fragola was there all the way to make that stop. McLaugh. He scored Brooklyn's last goal. It'll hand it off. Layden with that big body trying to fight through the defense. Can't do this, tries to dive in, takes a shot, and that's going to be saved. Rebound, and the Voyager will take it. And a whistle will give the Dodgers the ball. Miller kind of lost the ball. Now it's a fast break the other way. Could be a one-on-one chance or an odd man rush. There's a shot, odd man rush, here's a chance, shot, and that just rings off the crossbar. Delayed penalty call. And it's going to be cross-checking. And that's going to go against Miller. Number 35 for Brooklyn. And that was not a good sequence of events for Andy Miller. He was the one who miscradled the ball, fell out, which caused that odd man rush, and then had to take the cross-checking penalty to avoid what could have been a potential goal. So now the Voyageurs will go back on the power play. Vermont just shuffling the ball around, trying to get a lane. There's a pick. Almost took a shot at the middle. There's a low shot, and that's saved by Fragola, but rebounded by Vermont with a reset clock. And they'll go back at it once again. 33 seconds left in the penalty. Vermont trying to score here on the power play. 16 seconds left on the shot clock. Winds up, taking their time. Low shot, and that just goes in. And Vermont scores on the power play. It looks like Fragola got a good piece of it, but it ricocheted off and into the net after that initial save. As Trevor Wagner gets on the board with a power play goal. And that's pretty much going to put a nail in the dagger here on the Brooklyn Dodgers, as Vermont looking to get their first win of the tournament, and they are on a good road to do so. And they've dominated the time of possession. They've been fantastic in the face-off circle, and they've been methodical and been able to pick the points of JP Fragola. And Vermont just cycling the ball around, just shaving off as much time as possible, but they only have 7 seconds left on the clock, and Fragola will just lift it up and get it to Blanco. Under a half minute left to go here in the second half, and The Voyageurs dominating in time of possession, having their way with the Dodgers. And this should pretty much do it. Voyageurs coming in and get their first victory. Well, they're seeing going to get one more shot in. No, they won't. But good job with the Voyageurs. Doing a great job, a great turnaround to start day 2 after a slow start from yesterday. And they picked themselves a victory up against the Brooklyn Dodgers, 6-3, the final score. Thank you for joining us here on Lacrosse TV for the LAX All-Stars North American Invitational in Onondaga, New York. My name is David Bowie, and thank you so much for joining us. Coming up soon, we will have the Seneca Marksmen against the Denver Big Tunas, so stay tuned for that game. But until then, this is David Bowie signing off for the North American Invitational. You're watching on Lacrosse TV, the Vermont Voyageurs in a 6-3 victory over the Brooklyn Dodgers.